Chapter 2: The Kingdom of Rooftops. The city's rooftops were not silent. They merely spoke in a different voice from the streets. Ventilation units hummed. Rainwater chimed in the gutters. Gulls quarreled around chimneys and knew exactly which restaurant was frying fish. Behind the windows, pots simmered, music played, and thousands of small lives unfolded, unknown to anyone walking below. Asmund understood height at once. A rooftop was a map. A warm current of air revealed a bakery. A circling flock of gulls marked the fish market. Wires stretched between chimneys formed paths for smaller cats. Paw prints left in gutters showed which roof belonged to which clan. On the third block, Asmund noticed the first guard. A thin black and white cat sat at the base of an aerial. A piece was missing from its left ear. "This roof belongs to Mist Alley," it said. "A fine roof," Asmund replied. "A little wet, but then so do its owners appear to be." "Who are you?" "Asmund." "Which clan?" "A clan of two." The black and white cat glanced down, but Vargan had already vanished between the streets. "I do not see the other one." "He is a dog. That is why he is usually in the wrong place." The guard hissed, although its whiskers twitched with amusement. "The cats of Mist Alley do not share their roots with strangers." "I did not ask for a root. I am looking for food." The guard's eyes hardened. "Everyone is looking." Asmund saw the cat's thin flank and understood. The city smelled of food, yet its animals were hungry. "My friend weighs 70 kilograms, Asmund said. "Half a mouse would only make him sad." There used to be scraps behind the fish market. "Not anymore." "Why?" "They disappear before evening. The butcher's storehouse is being emptied. The dogs blame the cats. The cats blame the dogs. Everyone blames the rats. And the rats. They do not remain for the discussion." The black and white cat leapt to the next roof. "If you wish to keep your tail, stay away from beneath the bridge. Roki's pack guards the fish market." The guard disappeared behind a chimney, but returned a moment later with a cod head almost as large as its own hanging from its teeth. "The fishmonger leaves unusable heads in that clean box," it said. "The gulls take them if we do not arrive first." Asmund looked at the box on the lower roof. It still held another cod head and 3 small Baltic herrings. At last, a city that serves a proper breakfast. It is not breakfast for a 70-kilogram dog. No. But it may remind him that breakfast exists. Asmund seized the second cod head. He dragged it across the sheet metal roof, pushed it into the gutter, and ran beside the rain channel while his prize slid down 1 story. He nudged the fish onto an awning, from which it rolled down the canvas to the entrance of the fish market alley. Below, Vargan raised his head. The fish landed directly in front of him. Asmund's whiskers appeared from behind a chimney. "You are welcome," he said, although he knew Vargan could not hear him over the traffic. Vargan sniffed the fish and wagged his tail once. Then he noticed the puppies hiding beneath a wooden pallet. Asmund looked west. Gulls circled above the fish market. Vargan's faint scent had risen from the same direction. "Naturally," he muttered. "I leave him alone for 10 minutes, and he finds the one place in the city he was told to avoid." He began to run. 2 roofs away, a church tower rose above the other buildings. A city owl sat on one of its stone ornaments, a huge eagle owl whose feathers were almost the color of the wet night. Orange eyes followed Asmund. "Haste makes a paw noisy," the owl said. Asmund stopped so abruptly that his tail swung over the railing. "And an unnecessary riddle makes a conversation long." The owl blinked slowly. "I am called Shadow. I am called Asmund. Occasionally a genius as well," though far too rarely. A large dog walked towards the fish market. I know. 7 dogs followed him. Asmund's green eyes narrowed. That I did not know. Shadow opened his wings. They were so broad that, for a moment, the rain no longer touched Asmund. Soon there will be more. From far below, between the streets, came one deep bark. Then a second answered. Asmund turned towards the sound. Show me the fastest way. An owl's path will not carry a cat. Then show me a cat's path. Shadow raised one wing and pointed 3 roofs away, towards an old glass roof and the fish market clock tower. Freyja lives there. If the city needs cats, it needs her first. Asmund moved. Behind him, Shadow hooted once. The sound rolled across the rooftops, deep and round, and one by one the cats of the city raised their heads.